everyone. Welcome to Cousins Honestly Openly Discussing Everything
Welcome
Spicy.
to the No, that one didn't go out.
One day.
We stop recording for a week and they forget everything.
Life.
Honestly, y'all, this is hard.
It is. And I'm like technologically challenged, and Maria is so patient with me with pictures and diagrams. I still don't get it.
Well, I should have been a kindergarten teacher. No, hell no. I would be in jail. Probably.
Low-key, like, disrespecting me. But anyways.
No, because the girl at work tells me that too. She's like, oh, you're so patient with me. She tells me all the time. She's like, I can tell that I frustrate you. And I'm like, no, you're okay.
You don't show it, but I'm like, fuck, I'm frustrated with myself. I'm over here like,
no, but
off.
It's weird though, because like when we send each other videos of what is going on, it looks different on both of our ends. So it's technology, girl. It's fine. We'll get it down eventually. We're only 20 episodes in.
Only it feels like 50. Really? Only 20?
Only 20? I mean, but only 20 is like, girl, we're on the 20th episode. Like, in February when we recorded the first one, did you think we were going to get this far?
Honestly, no. After the fifth one, we would have tapped out. Oh, I would have tapped out.
I see a lot of forums where people are talking about podcasting and like, they're like, oh, I have 3 shows going on at the same time. I'm like, how the fuck? Do you not work? Do you not do anything else with your life? Because...
Right. This takes, what, like an hour or more over time?
It takes like an hour to record, and then it takes like 5 to 6 hours to edit, and then it takes another like hour to post, and then to figure out like the captions and the title and the posting on Instagram. It's like a whole day, girl, like just for one episode. All combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to start a podcast, don't do it. That's okay.
Girl.
We'll still listen. I like the tea.
Don't discourage people. Invite them to come on our podcast if they don't want to do the
work. You'll have to give us your email, and then we'll have to set up a date and a time and like plan it accordingly. Call you, make sure you have everything, or you can come over to one of our houses, either or. If we know you on a personal level.
Eventually,
like
we're going to have a studio, and then everything's going to be different. Manifesting my dream life.
I see that.
On this August, like, I'm all about manifesting, girl. Like, I'm like, oh, I have this, I have that, da-da-da, because that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to say, I have it already, not I want, or I'm gonna. No, you're supposed to say, I have. So, technically, we have a studio already. That's what we're supposed to say.
Okay. We have a studio.
Yes. Anyway, how you
and we have money.
Lots of money.
I'm good. Right now, it's just the hottest day in the world.
Oh, yeah, that too, dude. Like, we're recording at night. Imagine we were recording at midnight. Not at midnight, at midday. Like,
almost like midnight. I was like, girl, I can barely stay awake. But, right.
Look, I'm just going to say, when you get to a certain age.
Look, I'm just going to say, you're passing lines right now.
I'm just kidding, girl. I'm literally right there. Like, I got invited out, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe next week. I'm free after 5. From 5 to 6:30. After that is a no. You're like,
no, but me, I've been having these... I've been taking naps, and I've been having these weird dreams. Today I had another one where I kicked some girl's ass at work, and I got suspended. For those of you that work with me, it was none of y'all. It was someone from a different department, which I don't even know the person. But I was like, what the heck? How did that come about? But yeah, I threw down, but I wook up like,
oh, no. We don't want to get fired right now.
Right.
It's not like, the time.
Girl, no.
I feel like everybody's just staying afloat. Do you think like everybody's like that right now?
Yes, I applied to transfer internally within my company. So hopefully something comes about. I'm putting out that I am going to transfer. Let's put it that way. So,
en el nombre de Dios.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Girl. All right, so Deadpool Are we gonna talk about Deadpool and how freaking awesome
I
it
was
was?
literally just gonna tell you that, like, the only thing keeping me afloat every damn day right now, it's been that freaking movie. Like, I go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on TikTok, like everywhere. It's just a stupid dance. It's not stupid. It's the fucking greatest dance of
The
all, like the greatest
instinct
opening
dance.
scene. I know, and I'm just like, yes, this is what life is about.
I mean, I'm not a full-on comic nerd, but I'm a nerd for it. I love Marvel, and this was great. Didn't disappoint. I love that all my mans were in it. Thank you, Ryan
Oh, for
Reynolds.
real. We have so much to thank him for because, girl, I was at the movie theater and I was just jaw dropping moment after jaw dropping moment. I was like, oh yes,
The offense
yes,
was real. Ladies, if
girl.
you need to go see a movie, if your man wants to go see it, I suggest you go for it just for the plot. There's many
Girl, the
plots.
plot. I've seen so many comments where girls are saying like Ryan Reynolds did this movie for the girlies because it's a superhero movie, but he turned
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool into like a Disney princess.
Yeah, for fucking
Especially because
real, he did.
because the dog and everything, dude. That
Mm-hmm.
scene was disgustingly funny. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think Hugh Jackman's face in that scene is just like
Everyone's face
disgusting
in the
for real,
audience,
real.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Did you really do that? Anyway, spoiler alert.
Well,
Oh,
at this
Mariah.
point, that's part of the previews. We're not spoiling
Mm-hmm.
anything, but like if you have social media, you already got super spoiled, and it's on you for not seeing it on opening weekend. What the fuck were you doing? Honestly, fucking up.
Speaking of spoiler alert, for my nerds, my other nerds, House of Dragons. I know you're not watching it, Mariah, but I fucking am living every week to get to Sunday so I can watch this damn show. And then this Sunday is the last episode. So by the time our podcast episode airs, it will already have passed, and I'm gonna be sad and waiting for 2 years for this damn new season to come out. But I'm so excited. But apparently, I don't. Good thing I don't have TikTok. But TikTok released the final episode.
Really? I have not
I
seen any of that. Maybe
know.
because I'm not a fan. No, it's not that I'm not a fan. It's just I haven't seen the show. But I did the same thing with Game of Thrones, remember? Like I watched literally all the seasons before the last one came out, and I watched it all together cuz I would not have been able to live with myself if I was like y'all waiting 2 years to know if Jon Snow died or not.
It's a fucking bitch. Let me tell you that. It's a fucking bitch. But I mean, for all of us who get enthusiastic about our shows and our movies, oh my god, just give it a shot because
I'll
it's
watch it.
so
I
good.
actually started watching the first episode the other day, but I fell asleep, girl. Again, we come back to the age thing. Like I started watching it like at 8:30. Fell asleep within the first 5 seconds of it. Not 5 minutes of it. So I was like,
Dang.
okay, now I have to go back and rewatch it. But now that you're telling me that this Sunday is the last episode, now I'm more inclined to watch it next week because then I'll be able
Because
to
you don't have
watch
to
it.
wait.
Yeah, all together. Yeah. I don't
Not
like
like
that.
me
I'm
waiting
spoiled.
every Sunday. Oh, I love looking forward to Sundays because I'm like, oh, okay, at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna have a nice little dinner. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna watch my show, and I'm just gonna stay there with my eyes glued to the TV for a damn hour. But I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna pretend
Yeah.
that I have a dragon myself, and I can fuck someone up.
What
But
would you
that's
name
my
your
little
dragon if you
fantasy.
had one?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good one. Mariah Carey. Just kidding, just kidding.
Who? I don't know who.
Who? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
No.
The picture I sent you last night, the one that I said I thought this was
Yeah.
Angela Aguilar,
Oh.
she responded with who? That's all he responded. But I
Oh,
was living, girl.
I know. I don't
uh,
know. That's a good question. I like that
okay.
question, but I can't come up
In
with an answer right now.
typical corporate world, I'm gonna say we'll circle back to that one.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of Deadpool and where to go see it, I went to go see it at the Regal Cinemas and I got the
Hmm.
coolest cup that we could possibly get. Where did you go?
I went to a Regency and I went to one by my house. It's not a Regency, the one by my house. It's a, I don't know what it's called. Starlight? I think it's Starlight.
Oh, Starlight
So,
Cinemas are not bad.
yeah, no, they're not bad. And the prices are okay by me, you know. And that's saying a lot. But the broke girl problems. But I heard AMC had little mugs and stuff, and I think that would have been cool to get a
Yeah,
mug.
each
But
theater had different merch, but they ran out of it quick
oh, I'm
because,
sure. Stupid
of course,
resellers.
I know, I hate them. They literally have nothing better to do than fuck
They
up
need
your
to
inventory.
stop. Right.
How do
They need
you
to
even
stop.
stop that? Could there
You
possibly be a
can't,
law?
girl. You
You,
can't.
it's
I'll
like
tell
when you
you
go to the
that.
supermarket. Well, this is pandemic all over again. When the toilet paper, you know how
Even
like
when you
people.
put a limit to stuff, they still find a loophole. Like, oh, well, I'm getting it for so
Yeah,
and
because
so,
they
and
take their whole
they'll
fucking
go back in
family,
line, and
and then
yeah.
each person buys like that's what I'm telling you. It's like pandemic all over again. Because I remember in the pandemic, I would see people in line, and it was like a whole ass family, and each person would buy like a package of toilet paper. It's the same shit at the movie theaters. But anyway, do you have
Yeah.
a favorite? Well, I guess the one by your house would be home because I have one. My favorite movie theater to go to is the Cinemark in Downey. I feel like they have good food, good merch. They have drinks. You can order food to your seat, which you know your cousin does because I'm lazy as fuck and I don't like to complicate my life.
I guess my favorite theater would be there's one in LA. I think it is a Starlight too. I don't know. It has like a very like a crystallized dome. It's pretty. It's very elaborate, and you can also order and they'll take it to your seat. So I like that one. There's also an AMC on Fullerton. They also do the dine and get it delivered to your seat, and they have good drinks. The bartenders are super nice. So I like that
Mm.
one.
That's
I don't
interesting
know if
about
it's
the
still
one in
there, or if it's
LA
closed.
because I didn't know about it.
Yeah, that one's nice. But now that we're on the subject, places to go, we said we are going to talk about giving you guys some little advice on places to go for the summer. And now that I know that summer's almost over,
I
but
know.
if y'all still have time, the OC Fair over here is still going on. It's in the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds. And I didn't hear much noise about it this year. I personally didn't go. I've gone in the past years, and to me, it's just like, it's very expensive.
So
Like,
is
at that point, I'd rather go to a
Mm-hmm.
theme park. And I mean, if I go, it's just for the food. And the food's
Really,
already
you think the
expensive.
food is good?
Some of it is intriguing. Like deep fried Oreos, where you
Oh,
think
well,
like you
yeah.
didn't need that shit and you could get it. Fresh baked cookies.
I
Yeah,
guess for
girl.
me, if I think about that type of food, like I would say the 626 night market in is it Arcadia? Well, I'm sure if you look for it on Instagram, the 626 night market has a lot of deep fried food. They have like octopus and chicken legs and fried chicken, and they have a lot of food. And the drinks, like they have a lot of boba and a lot of vendors, and they have games. Sometimes they have like live
Yeah, and I
shows.
feel like because that's going on, like, why go to the fair? But I mean, the fair is there, and I'm sure, like, if you have kids, they'll want to go because all their friends are going. So that's one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think like they're similar, the 626 night market and the OC fair. I've never been to the LA County Fair. I've only been to the OC fair with you once, and that was years ago.
Oh, yeah. I was like, when? And then I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, I have the receipt of that. Oh my
and then we
gosh.
went to West. Oh yeah, girl. we
Yeah,
didn't even
yeah,
go
you
that, but
see?
yeah,
No, exactly. When you think of that, you're like, oh, shoot, I have a receipt.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
we thought
not
it
a
was
good
cute to
one.
go take a picture with a damn pig. It was not a cute idea.
It was. There's a lot of pictures that we have that at the moment we think is a good idea, like the one
And we're
at
like, why did
the
we like self-sabotaged? Just
Yeah,
plain and
like the one
simple.
at the freaking high roller. Girl, I saw
Yeah,
that picture the other day. I was like, what were we thinking?
we paid money to look like shit. That's crazy. Anyways.
Girl, we were
And
drunk.
we posed
Oh, we
like
were
shit.
drunk.
That was on us. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that
on
wasn't
us.
us. No, but it was because we did. Okay, so like the backstory to that picture, the high roller picture, we did the unlimited drinks at the high roller. It was for summer too, so I
For
guess it
30
counts.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 30 minutes, and we got there super late. Like, they were about to close. So we got a whole bartender just for ourselves. And this
Yeah.
guy was giving us all kinds of drinks, and they were like, oh, try this. We don't know what we drank because we were just like, surprise us. And so we got really, 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 really drunk, and then the air hit us.
The
So
air hit us.
We didn't know what the fuck we did with our money. The next day we were like, I was like, I'm missing $20.
Yeah, we were both tripping out that we lost $20, and it's like, oh, we find this cute little picture where we look so messed up because we're so gone. And
Mm-hmm.
we're like looking at the receipt. Oh, that's where our $40 went because she's missing 20, I'm missing 20, there goes 40.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It
Don't
wasn't
buy the
even like
picture, y'all.
it wasn't even nicely framed. But yeah, that's another recommendation. Do Vegas for summer. The pool parties are cool. I've
Find
never been, but
Groupons. Find
oh
Groupons
yeah,
for
that's
it.
what we did. We paid
Mm-hmm.
like I think was it $80 for both of us for 30 minutes
70.
of unlimited drinking, a drink at the bar, and yeah, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. A drink at the bar and then unlimited open bar on the high roller. Yeah, for 30 minutes. And it was $70, so 35 per
Oh yeah,
person.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
was
I
a good deal.
suggest you guys go when it's about to close so that you do get one to yourself because usually people go when it's like, hey, and then you get stuck with random people. I mean, well, if you want to socialize, but if you don't want to
No, you
socialize,
don't want to socialize because I went once with my friends, like for I think Father's Day weekend, and it was like it was already like 10 of us, and then there was a lot of people in there, and so the bartender was busy, so the 30 minutes go by quick, and then they told us that we had to finish the drink to be able to get another drink. So
dang,
yeah,
they were
so the
on it.
luck that we had, no. But there was a girl in my group that she wasn't drinking. So I said, "Here, girl, hold my drink." And so she was holding my drinks while I was going to get more. And then I couldn't hold my drinks when I came out of it, so I had one in my boobs and one in each hand. The girls hold a lot of things. Summer activities, y'all. For me, I would say, well, depending on your area, I'm in the LA area. I think the nights in Little Tokyo are pretty cool because the bars, you can sit outside, you can go to like all of the arts district. They have events at the Angel City Brewery. They have a lot of summer events during the week. They have events during the weekends. You can go on their website and you can check. They have nights where you can bring your pets. They have nights where you can build terrariums and do the sip and paint. They don't do it year round. What else? What's another place for you?
So over here in the OC, I don't know. I'm gonna give this place. Ah, fuck. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, only because I'll get to the point why. Only because, but it's called Brewery X, and if you're from the OC, we all know where the fuck Brewery X is. That's like the main hangout spot now, and here's the downfall for it. It's all ages, girl. So people bring their damn kids. I'm
Mm.
sorry. No offense to those that have kids and, need a night out and they want to take their kids. As a person who doesn't have kids and would like to have just, a girls' night or a hangout with friends, I don't want to have to trip or spill a drink on a 5-year-old that's doing cartwheels in the fucking open space. So that's the downfall for it. But other than that, they have great food. They have these little food trucks. They offer like poke, quesadillas, pizza. Their pizza is so amazing. $30 for a pizza, but I mean, it's good. And you can share it. So if you get a good group and everyone pitches in, it's gonna be nice. The slices are huge. The pizza's so good though. The drinks, I think that's why a lot of people go because the drinks are phenomenal. They have spritz, they have their beer, their regular beer, and I like I don't know what it's called, but it tastes like a cactus cooler. So that's the popular one. There's also a blue one. I can't think of these names, but yeah, they're
You
really
just
good.
go there and be like, "Give me the blue drink." I'm sure they know because I've seen people. When I go to the Angel City Brewery, they have a beer that tastes like coffee. And
Hmm.
I go there not as often anymore, but I've been going for years, and I can not for the life of me remember the name of the beer. And so I'm always like, the beer that tastes like coffee, and they didn't tell me the name, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, that one. So,
Yeah, they already know.
hmm
Hmm.
yeah, the
I'm trying
whole
to find
bringing
it.
your kid. Mm, Yeah,
Right?
no.
I'm like, I don't know how I feel
Well,
about it.
I do. Horrible, because why? Like, if you're gonna go out with your kids, I get it, but I don't know. Go to Applebee's where you can drink and eat, and no, not even. Don't ruin other people's meals. I don't know. I think I'm a firm believer that they should have family places that are like kind of like adultish, so the
Mm-hmm.
parents don't feel like they're only parents, but also I don't know, but you know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the name of the drink I think is the Baja Sipper. I think. But
Oh,
that's
that
what it's
sounds like
called.
a blue drink.
Mm-hmm. But I also get the jungle juice and it's a seltzer. It has 10%.
Ooh.
And I like to look at the alcohol percentage. So I love them for putting it
Well,
out
yeah,
there.
because you're trying to get fucked up, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing that too. Like my beers, when I go out, I remember I used to go out with my ex bestie, and I like hard, like not hard beers, the high alcohol level beers, like IPAs and stuff, like the dark beers. And every time that they would give us the beer, they would give me the light one, and they would give him the the dark one, and I'll be like, no, I'm not a pussy. I don't like
Mm,
piss water.
exactly. That's what light beer to me is. But that's one place here. The Anaheim Packing District, I think it's done. It's overplayed. It's too crowded. I mean,
Well,
it's
for
hard to.
you, maybe because you live in that area, but I had never heard of it until last year, and I went and I thought it was pretty cool. So people
Was it
who
crowded?
a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean the food was good. I had a grilled cheese sandwich and a tomato soup, and it was so good. But see,
Yeah, I
like,
just to me it's the parking. For me it's the parking. I
oh
don't like.
yeah. Well, the guy that I went with, because I went on a date, he paid for valet. So I was like, okay, cool. So we didn't have to struggle with that. But I mean, it's still a cool place to mention because I had never heard of it. Like until he told me about it, I had never heard of it. But that's cool. If you're in the Venice area, they have the first Fridays at Venice, which is like, what is this road called? The one from the Beatles? You know which one?
No.
Oh my god. Dude, I
See, we're
freaking blanked
having
out.
brain
Yeah,
farts.
yeah, yeah. Well, the first Fridays at Venice is basically where all these food trucks gather. Abercrombie Road. First Fridays on Abercrombie
Oh.
Road. So if you go, like, you have to find parking a little far away and you have to walk, but like it's basically streets and streets and streets of food trucks. Bomb ass food. Every place you go, they have like really good food. It's a little pricey, but I mean, technically it's free. And then like at the end, you get to the beach if you want to like see some bums or whatever. But yeah, I I recommend the food there. If you want to go, you just Google First Fridays on Abercrombie Road.
Okay. I'm trying to think of another spot. Because our beaches low-key suck. I'm just gonna say it. They're
Yeah, I
dirty.
mean, you don't want to
The
go
water's
to.
cold.
Yeah,
we
I
might as
mean,
well we might as well be the Seine River. No
well,
offense.
apparently it's clean enough to swim in now. Oh my god, I saw some girl on
No.
TikTok. I
No, it's
saw some
not
girl.
though.
Listen, girl, I saw this video on TikTok, and like I think collectively the whole internet was like, "What the fuck did you just do?" She went to Paris, and she was like, "Oh, like wake up with me, like get ready with me to like go on whatever day." You know those fucking videos, right? That are like super popular. And she goes and basically takes like a dip in the fucking river in a random ass fucking area, not even like where the Olympic Games are happening, which I don't even know. All
Hmm.
water is fucking dirty in that place. And she like goes in and then she washes her face and she takes a sip from the water, girl. And I was like, what? Who are your parents? And why didn't they educate you that you don't fucking do this in a sewer? Because that's what it is, girl. Like, you
Oh,
know,
that's so
it,
gross.
it was so disgusting. And like
Oh, that's gross.
all the comments, girl. You can
No.
imagine.
You didn't see that a guy, one of the Olympic guys that was supposed to swim in there, he threw up because he didn't want to swim in there. That's
This
how
is
bad.
disgusting.
He projected vomit on live
I
TV.
honestly understand because
Hmm.
gross. We were there, girl. We were there, and
Mm-hmm.
the pictures that we took at the Le Marais neighborhood or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
those are my favorite pictures because it looks fucking beautiful. Like, I'm gonna post the picture that I took because I'm a great photographer, FYI. But no, I can smell that picture every time I see it. I'm like, damn, that's so fucking beautiful. But I can smell that shit. Like, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can also go to Paris for the summer.
Not right now though. Wait till the Olympics are over because right now
Yeah,
everything's gonna be.
don't go to Europe right now because apparently all of Europe is under construction. Did you see the Rome is under construction because of some, I don't know, some
Yes.
Christian stuff that are happening with the churches?
Damn girl. Easter. Watch it. Watch it be Easter, girl.
It's not.
Christmas.
It's like a festival for. Oh my god! Kind of like the Twilight movie. You know how in the Twilight movie, when she goes to save Edward in Italy, there's a festival going on. It's something like that, but I can't remember the name of it because we don't know the names of anything, guys. Like, again, this is not an educational podcast like that. We're gonna give you clues, like Blue's Clues. You go find the actual information.
Blues Clues. um.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was the dance downtown LA at the Music Center. So this is a free event. That's this much I can tell you. So you go to the Music Center at LA. It's free parking. You can bring a table. You can bring a cooler. You can bring food. You can bring chairs. They have like a sitting area, but it gets super packed. But it's the dance nights at the Music Center. It's every Friday, and each Friday they have different types of music. So today Friday, it was samba night from 7 to 11. Next weekend is gonna be let me see what is gonna be next week. What date even? So August 9th is gonna be hip hop night, and then August 16th is gonna be disco night. So you can go dressed up like in disco attire, and it's really fun. I've been to the salsa night, I've been to the reggaeton night, I've been to a lot of them, and it gets really fun because it's like in the center everybody's dancing, and they have like important people from the dancing community, and they teach you kind of like these little choreographies. I think you would really enjoy that actually because you know how to follow choreographies.
Oh, girl, back in the day.
But yeah, I think that's a fun event too if you're in the LA area.
Like when I used to do Zumba. Fuck that.
Dude,
Those days. Remember, remember I used to go like every Wednesday. That sucks. My past life. Yeah, I used to go every Wednesday.
You used to go every Wednesday?
Yes, I used to go every Wednesday with my friend.
Yeah. I used to go with my mom, but I have never been able to follow a choreography in my entire life.
You're like going the opposite way. You're the left shark.
Yeah, it's because I don't have coordination, girl. Even with walking, my brother calls me an idiot because he says that I can't walk in a straight line.
That's okay. You know what? I'll vouch for that. Yeah, that's true. You're always like la da da da.
Yeah, because I'm always in my own little world. I'm like, and I be tripping on nothing to be challenged. But yeah, do you have any other places you like to plug in? Is there more breweries around your area?
Oh yeah, Ballast Point. People go to Ballast Point. Yeah, that one's cute. And also, what is that called? The Pike in Long Beach. They have the boats, the booze boats that you can take, and if you get a good group, you guys can rent a boat for a couple hours and go drink on the boat.
Fun. I love going to the Pike. The Pike is fun. There's a lot of things to do there.
Yeah, they have a little shopping center. Then there's the aquarium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I 100% would prefer to go to what is it called? To the Pike than going to Santa Monica. Like Santa Monica to me is just a fucking nightmare.
Well, what beach did we go? Hermosa Beach? Is that
no, we went to the Redondo Beach Pier. Last year with our parents?
Mm-hmm.
Redondo Beach.
That place is cute for a cute little stroll. Just park and go to the little shopping center, get a little ice cream. Walk down
the parking wasn't bad either, huh? It was like $2 every, I don't know how long, every hour?
Yeah. And if for my adventurers, hiking, Peter's Canyon is always a must. But there is an incline where if you're not trained or whatever, you can be like, but I like it. I've done that one. It's just really hot, so wear a good hat, wear sunscreen.
Stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm, there's also Top of the World in Laguna, and I mean, if you put it on your phone or on
Mm-hmm.
Google Maps or whatever, you'll find it. That one I like. It has different levels, depending on what you want. If you want easy trail, if you want medium trail, if you want hard trail, they have all that, and they have little maps throughout the path so that you can either switch up. So, like, say if you start on the easy one, there are connections to get to the medium one or to the hard one. So it's pretty cool. And there's like an abandoned car. There's a lot of wildlife. There's even a trail that leads up to the ocean. So
Oh,
it's
that's
pretty
cool.
cool.
There's one like that in Palos Verdes. If you're in that area, there's this place called Avalon Cove Park, and it's also a hiking trail. It's I want to say, like, to me it looks kind of like a cliff, but there are areas where you can go down to the beach, and I mean, if you're into getting in the water and stuff, you can bring dogs, which I know a lot of people are, all about their pets. And
Mm-hmm.
also close by there's a, oh my god, it's a restaurant. I'm pretty sure the people have heard about it. It's called Yellow Vase in Malaga Cove Plaza in Palos Verdes. Dude, the paninis there, the tomato soup, the grilled cheese sandwich, everything that we got at that place was 10 out of 10.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like this little European looking restaurant. When we got back from Europe, like, I wanted to take my best friend somewhere kind of European, and they have a fountain of like mermaids touching their boobs, and I was like, oh, I identify with this. Let's go there.
You're like,
So
this
it's
is me all
yeah,
the
it's a
way.
cute little photo op. It's a cool hike. It's good food. Like, it's all close to each other.
Yeah, that's all I
Plus,
can think of so
girl, like,
far.
I can think of a lot of places, not necessarily summer activities. Like, if you're
Mm-hmm.
also in LA, like, go to the Grand Central Market. A lot of people don't know about it. It's one of the oldest places in downtown LA. They do have parking. I can't remember how much it is, but the food, 100% guaranteed, is good. They have a Golden Road Brewery there too. It's right next to La Cita bar, so if you want to go eat, have a little drink at the brewery, and then go dancing at La Cita is also one of the oldest bars. They play all kinds of music, but like, for the people who are like more into the Latin scene, like the reggaeton, like, like music in Spanish, to actually dance, that's one of the better places. Because nowadays, like, bars and clubs, they don't really play good music, girl. Like, I don't know. I've been to a lot of places in downtown, and that's my favorite one to go dancing. And it's not a club, it's a bar, so you can kind of dress down if you want to dress down. It's also right across the street from the Angels Flight Stairway, which is basically, it's like a little tram, but it's like a little baby tram. And the history behind it is that because all the financial buildings are across the street from the Grand Central Market, back in the days when the finance bros wanted to go eat, they had to go all the way around, and it's a big hill. And not like, but by the time that they would come and go back up, like, their hour lunch was up. So they
Mm-hmm.
created this little tram for them to be able to come up and down. It's like $1 or $2. And then, like, when you're at the top, you're like literally in the middle of all the buildings in LA. So it's a cute little history lesson for you guys.
But yeah, other than that, it's hot as hell. Stay inside. I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
Find a good Airbnb that has a pool, or if you have a pool,
Girl,
enjoy
renting an
it.
Airbnb out here is fucking crazy. Like, you know
Go
how
to
much I
Palm
paid for the.
Springs.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to Palm Springs, but yeah.
Mariah, we need to plan
Girl, I've
this.
never been.
We need to
Let's
plan
go.
this. That'd be fun, actually. Oh,
Let's
don't
go
give
to
me
Palm
ideas.
Springs.
Don't give me ideas. Hold up.
I saw a
Already
thing
looking at
today.
Airbnbs.
Oh my god. I know. I saw a thing today that said, what did it say? It said, I'm not the kind of friend who will tell you to stop traveling. I will tell you to call in sick and lead us both into financial ruin, but at least we will have memories.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's my
That
best
part.
friend. Yeah. If you guys still have a chance, when is this coming out? Monday, right? So if you guys still have a chance, also, if you can go, if it's in your possibilities,
Also.
Universal Studios Hollywood. They have the studio tour photo ops right now. It's pretty cool because they have the shark from Jaws, they have the King Kong hand, the cars from Fast and Furious. You can get down from the tram, take a lot of pictures. I think it's a cute idea, like, for a date or whatever. So if people can, spare some coin and go, do that. If you have a year pass, August 11, I think, is the first day of that we're not blacked out anymore. And I think I was reading today that that's the last day of the studio tour. So keep that in mind. It's because of their 60th anniversary or whatever. But it's pretty cool.
Sorry, I'm looking for the Airbnbs now. See, I told you don't do it because I'm
Girl,
gonna be
not
looking.
right.
I know. That's why I told you don't give me this idea because I will.
Cálmate.
You started this.
I'm sorry, but let's go. I'm done.
Okay, I'm looking.
All right.
Anyways.
So, on that note, those are a few of our recommendations. If you're in the LA area, there is a page called welikeLA.com. They give you ideas of things that are happening around town on a weekly basis. They tell you from Monday to Friday, and then they do another bulletin board for Friday to Sunday. A lot of their events are free. A lot of them are paid. It's up to you what the fuck you want to do. But yeah, I'm very thankful for them because I've gotten to know LA because of the things they post. I don't know about your area if they have anything like that. I think I've looked before and I've never seen anything. So yeah.
No.
All right. What are we talking about next week?
So next week we're gonna be talking about how the dating world is now. Again, the market's still not great, but the dating experiences, Mariah. You're gonna vent out your struggles. Not just you. I'll vent for the other people that, I hear talk.
Yeah, it's gonna be a combination of stories.
Mm-hmm.
All right, babe. Well, I will talk to you on the next episode. No, actually, before that, but we'll talk to you guys, the listeners, on the next episode.
Right. All right, everyone. Have a good day.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.